Good morning, everybody. It's pretty dark and rainy today, like a lot of overcast. So I need a little bit of extra lighting. Speaking of bright light and shine, this video is, of course, if you saw the title, we're gonna get shiny hair without the Glossy hair product. So let's get into it. Okay, so shine is all about how light reflects your hair. So think about like light reflection, right? So when your hair cuticle is smooth and flat, it bounces off it. That's what gives you like that glossy mirror finish. So my hair is wavy today. I just did like my trademark braid last night, but this morning I did feel like it was dull. Meanwhile, like I said earlier at the start of this video, it's so dark today, and when I say lighting is everything, working behind the camera, in front of the camera, and loving everything about hair, it's all about light. So don't panic, let's get through some tips. Number one, don't overwash your hair. And you may be thinking, how is this correlated? It is because too much shampoo will strip your natural oils. And that's why I always say you need to wash for your hair type. So if your hair is more greasy, get rid of that oil. If it's not greasy, don't wash your scalp. That's completely different from conditioning. We're just talking about maintaining a healthy scalp because the natural oils run down, of course, from your roots to your mids and your ends. Speaking of conditioner, number two. So you need to condition and hydrate. Like every time we're washing our hair, we need to be conditioning and hydrating. So you're doing your conditioner or your deep conditioning mask. You could do one or the other or both, once again, depending on your hair needs. And then always we are doing our leave-in conditioner. First of all, you need to replenish the moisture that we just washed out. And then I don't know how you could detangle without it. So I like using a combo of two. I'll use a spray, and then I also like I used to use Olaplex 6, but I find it's like just too concentrated. It's an amazing product, but I find it too concentrated for my hair. So I got the knockoff Bon Bar from Sally's Beauty. So after I do my spray, I do that, and then I feel my hair is conditioned well after washing. Remember to think of like these leave-in conditioners, or like think of our conditioners, our hair masks, our leave-ins. We are all finishing off by polishing the cuticle. A smoother cuticle always equals shinier hair. Smoother cuticle, shinier hair. Number three, cold rinse or cool rinse, whatever you can handle. There's no mandate here, but I gave a tip in a previous video where I said like, look, you don't have to go into a freezing cold ice shower or ice bath or anything like that. I always like to go from like lukewarm to cool to cold. And I find that is, first of all, as a female, it feels very good. Like I'm not being shocked. And number two, I think that it's just a really great way to ease your body temperature into ending off with something cool, and your body doesn't feel that shock. We're not trying to shock our body here. That's something very different, because I did talk about shocking your body, especially by putting something cool in the nape of your neck when you have like a lot of panic or anxiety. And this is from a lot of research I was doing in the past when I used to deal with a ton of anxiety. Anything that will shock your body will get your mind off that anxiety. And that's why it's highly promoted to put something cold here at the back of your neck. That's not what we're doing when we're doing our cool rinse. We're not trying to shock our body. We're trying to seal the cuticle. So it's two different things, right? So all you're doing is you're sealing the cuticle, because remember, the warmer water will open up the cuticle. It's going to absorb all that beautiful product that we're spending so much time researching and consuming. And then we want to seal it all with cooler water. And first of all, it feels fantastic to end off a shower like that, or like a hair washing day. And then it's going to instantly boost more of that reflection, which is going to look like shinier hair. Again, this is my opinion, and this is what I do, and it works for me. Number four, heat protection. We talk about this a lot. Everybody who loves everything hair. If we are not using heat protection, our cuticle is actually going to be more rough as we are heat styling, blow drying, whatever it is you're doing. So you're doing your heat protection, okay, before you're styling, and you're trying to avoid really roughening up that cuticle, and then that is what's going to make it lose its shine. Remember, the rougher the cuticle, you're losing shine. Smoother the cuticle, you're having that shinier appearance to the hair. Number 5, it's something that I reached for this morning. I either do this morning or night. I reached for one of my faves because I have a few faves. This morning I used the Joico because I felt like I needed something a little heavier, and it just seals in all that moisture. Yesterday I washed my hair, I sealed it in with an Olaplex 7, and then this morning I felt like it needed more moisture and more shine, and that really did the trick. Either do it morning or night. If I do it both morning and night, I feel like it's too heavy for my hair. You just need a few drops. Remember to turn around the tube, bottle, whatever you're using, and read how to use it, because the more potent it is, more concentrated, the less you need. And you also don't want to weigh down your hair. The whole point here is we want it to glisten and shine, and I find that the Joico Blonde Life really does a good job of that. So there you have it. The shine really isn't about the magic, it's about the reflection. So the more of a smoother surface you're gonna have, the shinier it's going to look, because it's going to reflect the light a lot better. So I'd say that smooth, hydrated, protected strands are really your key to having that shiny, glossy, healthy hair look without a ton of the glass hair products. Hope this was helpful, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Inquiries, you can always add them below.